Hey Ruben, my name is Matt Filler. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more customers for your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and see I can have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with getting new leads, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me some feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words that Google can see on your web page, including words hidden behind images and in the names of images. This image was saved as OC Electric. That's a good strategy. You could also put in another keyword there as well as your name of your business. But of course, OC Electric sort of is a location keyword for Orange County Electric, and that does seem to be working for you. You also want to put a keyword in something called the alt text that is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. The content you have on your website is critical because that is what Google can read on your site and is the basis on which they decide what keywords to show your site to and who to show your site to. You guys have about 300 words on your homepage. I'm sure these guys here are one of your competitors. I went through their site and they've got about 900 words of content. Study shows that most sites in the top 3 on Google for something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. So getting more content on your website would get you to immediately start ranking those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which starts out at $129 per month. Essentially, it gives me a behind-the-scenes look at what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. You can see their website is getting 261 visitors a month from Google. That's traffic that you could be getting. Now, if I go click on keywords here, it'll show me the exact keywords your competitor is ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month. As you can see, your competitor is ranking number 1 for Safeway Electric, but commercial electrical contractor, they're getting traffic. Electrician Riverside, Electrician Redlands, Southern California Electrical Contractors. By putting up city pages with content for different keywords like Electrician Riverside, Electrician Redlands, Electrician Southern California, you can get traffic for those keywords as well as for Orange County Electrician. But when we go back to your site in Ahrefs, you're not optimized for that many of those terms. You're doing really well on Orange County Electrician and Electrician Orange County, which are close to your name, which is why you're getting in there on them. Electrical Contractor Orange County is another good one. But you're not getting traffic from a bunch of other places that your competitors are getting traffic from by using location pages. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competition is add a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage and 500 words on each city page, because the content is what's driving your competitors' keywords, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. So the first thing you can do today is to add content to your website to get it ranking for buyer intent keywords. Next, I'm going to show you the second important thing I want to talk about, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so online first, and the place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google search results page for Electrician Orange County, the first thing we see is the ads that people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they can also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure they will convert. You know this, you've hacked this next section, which would appear here in other searches like electricians Irvine. You've hacked it because your website, your business name in your Google business profile is Orange County Electrician. That's great. And it's getting you a lot of business in addition to the organic traffic. But again, you're not ranking in Tustin, where you should also be ranking. You're down there, you're in there, but you're down in the pack number 6 or so. Anyway, the Google Map Pack gets half the calls from the web, and in these results we can see the business name, address, and phone number, also known as the NAP for name, address, and phone number. And that is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking, hey Matt, how do I show up in Matt's for Tustin? To answer your question, I'm going to focus on citations, the number one non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the Map Pack. Right now, you're not ranking the top 3 for Irvine, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, or CityStar. And your competitor, they're listed in more directories. When you get more citations, you gain more trust in them from Google, pushing you above them in the Map Pack. Now, you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. Use sites like BrightLocal that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match what directories they're on. But we don't stop there because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and then add 50 to 100 more, so it takes them a long time to catch back up. So the second thing I've talked to you about today is how citations are key to moving you up in the Map Pack to get you more calls from the internet. Now the third thing I want to cover with you is backlinks. Now this is the organic search section of Google. Again, you're ranking really well here for OC Electric as a branded name. And 60% of searchers focus on this organic section. Now, to be number 1 in cities around the area, again, you need those city pages. How high you rank on those city pages depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again. We can see you have 23 backlinks pointing at your site. Not bad, but not dominant. Let's look at these backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see right here how strong the site is, and over here how much traffic it's getting. Not much. As for relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great because you don't sell pepperoni. Now look at your competitor. They have 1,900 backlinks, but only coming from 101 different sites or referring domains. Referring domains is really the important measure of power, and you particularly need to look at what's called do-follow links, which are the ones that provide power. And you see that there's only 60 domains that we need to get links from to match them, using this tool to get the same links that they have. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel you towards number 1. So I've explained how backlinks get your site authority on the web, and how if you have more authority, then you will rank higher in the searches people are doing to find an electrician. Getting to the top is not magic, it's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 100 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. Backlinks, you need more strong, busy, relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google You are the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be #1 in Google for your local area. So what now? Well, you can either go with this automated information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email, and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you, Ruben, for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.